नमस्कार, जय हिंद प्यारे बच्चों। हमेशा की तरह दिस वीक वाज also very happening. Some news came in from the India China borders, some came in from South China Sea, and then trade routes to be built by India, and then one more that Ebola's second wave has come in Democratic Republic of Congo. And the last one is from Geo that they have told that they have come up with a 5G technology solution that is inbuilt and that is indigenous to India only. And yes, of course, one news from National Pension Yojana. So इन सब के बारे में हम MCQs के थ्रू पढ़ेंगे. That is 20th July 2020 daily current affairs with me, that is Cadet Captain Rahul. We'll start with the first question, and the first question is about National Pension Scheme, राष्ट्रीय पेंशन योजना. Consider the following statements with respect to National Pension Scheme, that is Rashtriya Pension Pranali. First point is both resident and non-resident citizens of India and the age group of 18 to 65 years can join NPS. कि जो लोग स्थायी निवासी हैं या फिर जो लोग नहीं हैं भारत के निवासी और 18 से 65 साल जिनकी उम्र है, they can join NPS. The money invested in NPS, जो पैसा उसमें आप इन्वेस्ट करते हो, दैट इज मैनेज्ड बाय लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कॉर्पोरेशन ऑफ इंडिया. तो आपको बताना है विच ऑफ द स्टेटमेंट गिवन अबव इज और आर करेक्ट. तो इन दोनों में से कौन सी बात सही है या फिर नहीं. So if you see the first point itself, it says both resident and non-resident citizen of India, yes, they can join the NPS. NRIs are also capable and they are eligible of doing so. Okay, so first point is correct. Second point says the money invested in NPS is managed by LIC. No, this is wrong because this is done by PFRDA. So this is done by PFRDA. What is PFRDA? The full form says it is Pensions Fund Regulatory and Development Authority. Pensions Fund Regulatory and Development Authority, and this has created a National Pension System Trust NPST that is established, and that will take care of the amount that you are investing in. So the answer to this is only one. A was the correct answer. Second question is about 5G technology that recently I mentioned कि 5G technology के बारे में जियो ने कहा है, रिलायंस इंडस्ट्रीज की जियो ने कहा है कि we have designed developed a complete indigenous 5G solution ready for deployment. So ये क्या है 5G technology एक्चुअल में है क्या? Read the first point. 5G network uses spectrum of radio frequency and the millimeter wave frequency. Second point, it will provide high speed with high latency connectivity to enable a new generation of Internet of Things. So, bachcho, again, which of the following statements given above are correct? If you see it carefully, what is the meaning of word latency? What is the meaning of the word latency? So, latency का मतलब literally होता है time. It is a time a device take to communicate with the network. कि मान लीजिए मेरा फोन है, मेरे फोन में नेटवर्क है एयरटेल का, तो जब मैं इंटरनेट चलाता हूं तो कितना टाइम मेरा मोबाइल लेता है, मेरा मोबाइल नेटवर्क लेता है कनेक्ट करने के लिए इंटरनेट से, दैट टाइम इज नोन एज लेटेंसी. सो अगर हाई टाइम होगा तो ऑब्वियसली मेरा नेटवर्क खराब है, सो इट इज नॉट हाई, दिस इज लो लेटेंसी. तो लेटेंसी जो है वो बहुत कम होगी, दैट विल बी ओनली 1 to 10 मिली सेकेंड्स. 1 to 10 मिली सेकेंड, विच इज वेरी लेस टाइम. जैसे ही आपने कमांड दिया वैसे ही आपके हाथ में आपका जो भी इनपुट था उसका आउटपुट आपके हाथ में होगा. सो दिस इज वेरी गुड फॉर अस, एंड दिस इज एक्चुअली यूजेस radio frequency, that is correct, and the millimeter wave frequency. This first point is correct, so the answer is 1. Next question is about Parcel Islands. So I hope you must be knowing about the ongoing dispute in South China Sea, and those belongs there. So Parcel Islands, first point is it is a group of coral islands and reef in the South China Sea. Is that correct? Second point, it is a disputed territory between China, Taiwan, and Vietnam. See, we all know that this is belong to South China Sea, but South China Sea में कौन कौन से स्टेट हैं, कौन कौन से नेशंस हैं जो वहां पे लगते हैं, that you have to very carefully watch. So which point is correct in this? First or second? The answer is both of them are correct. We'll see this by this figure. So the answer is both 1 and 2 are correct. So this is in front of you. Here is the parcel island. These islands are known as parcel islands. Now you can see on one side this is China, on one side this is Vietnam. Okay, and this is yours Taiwan. Okay, this side if you go, it's very far from here, that is Philippines. But recently, if you can see, it's Taiwan, China, and Vietnam. So these islands are a dispute, a point of dispute between Vietnam, China, and Taiwan. So you have to see this very carefully. This we known as South China Sea. This area is known as South China Sea. On one hand, it comes as Philippines. On one hand, there is Philippines. On other hand, there is Vietnam. There is Taiwan, and there is China on the other. Okay, down if you see, it will be Malaysia. There is a Malaysia as well. Okay, so ये सारे areas हैं जो मिलकर बात करते हैं चाइना की. ताइवान इधर है बच्चों, ये है ताइवान, और ताइवान के साइड में फिर आता है आपका जापान ऊपर की तरफ. ओके, चलो बच्चों, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज अबाउट ट्रेड रूट. जो मैंने बात की कि हमने एक ट्रेड रूट बनाया है. इंडिया इज मेकिंग अ ट्रेड रूट एंड दैट विल बी नोन एज जयगांव अहले ट्रेड. जयगांव अहले ट्रेड. Okay, so this trade route is recently seen in news between which of the two following country? So एक तो इंडिया है, दूसरी आपकी बतानी है क्या? तो बच्चों second one is Bhutan. Second one is Bhutan. If you see, I'll show you through maps. If you see in the map, this is your Bhutan. Okay, so if you go deeper into it, are you able to see this road? Are you able to see this? Read the name of this particular area. Yes, no? This is the Bhutan's road, and here we are entering into Bhutan from India. Okay, so this yellow road, if you can see, if you are able to see this yellow road, this goes into the Bhutan, and this is actually very heavy traffic vehicle is there. So as to now remove this traffic, we are creating one more road which will be again going into Bhutan only. So that will be one more trade route into Bhutan, and this will be what it will be doing. It will be releasing the load from this road that it is already there in existence. Okay. Then comes the last question for the day is about Ebola virus. तो बच्चों इबोला वायरस ने बहुत परेशान किया था. फर्स्ट वेव आल्सो केम फ्रॉम डेमोक्रेटिक रिपब्लिक ऑफ कॉन्गो. नाउ आल्सो इट हैज कम. It is a viral disease transmitted to people from wildlife. Is that true? Second point is human to human transmission is through direct contact with the body fluids of infected person. Both the points are true. It is a viral disease. ठीक है, वायरस से फैलती है ये. So this is a viral disease and it can come into people from wild animals. हम बहुत ज़्यादा wild animals को खा रहे हैं तो हमें पता नहीं होता कि कौन सा wild animal किस वायरस को लेके घूम रहा है, and then it can come to us, and then later once we are infected, let's say it has come to me, once I am infected, some other person who is in direct contact with me, with the contact with my body fluids, that can be anything like we are eating through same plates, whatever we are doing, and if I am infected I can transmit it to other humans as well. So these viral diseases are very much like they're causing a too much damage to the human beings, and we have to be very careful about it. So this has come in news because the second wave has come in Democratic Republic of Congo. If you want to see on map, it is this. It is there on the south of Africa. So if you can see this Africa, it is in the middle. So now if you can see here, it is like dark patch is there. This dark patch actually shows कि बहुत सारे जंगल हैं यहाँ पे, और बहुत ज्यादा जंगल होने की वजह से यहाँ पे जंगली जानवर भी बहुत ज्यादा पाए जाते हैं, और सेम ट्राइबल पॉपुलेशन है. Then they interact with these wild animals, they eat them, एंड देन इट इज ऑल नोन टू अस कि आप वाइल्ड एनिमल्स को जब खाते हो तो सिर्फ एक ही प्रॉब्लम नहीं होती, उनसे तरह तरह के आपके viruses उनसे आप कैप्चर करते हो और उसके बाद फिर it it goes on. Okay, so now if you can see Democratic Republic of Congo, that's like एक तरफ आपके कॉन्गो है, दूसरी तरफ सेंट्रल अफ्रीकन रिपब्लिक है, एक तरफ सूडान, एक तरफ युगांडा, रवांडा, ब्रुंडी, तंजानिया. सो इट इज लैंडलॉक कंट्री और अगर यहाँ कोई बीमारी फैलती है तो इट स्प्रेड्स इनटू एंटायर अफ्रीकन रीजन और फिर वहां से पूरे वर्ल्ड में ये फैल सकती है.